Hi everyone, thanks for hanging tight with me. We're back to back today because Katie and her husband are gonna go pick out flooring for our house. Yay! So, gotta get these done quick. So, it's been a minute, like maybe a couple days since we talked about Farrah. I mean, Farrah's never not in the news, and this one is related to her daughter Sophia. Sophia actually got interviewed by by the paparazzi. Crazy, you guys. And they were at the airport. I don't know if they were waiting for like a cab or what. And Fab actually starts talking to Sophia about the rumors related to her mother's parenting. Totally inappropriate, paparazzi. Like, why are you trying to engage with a 10-year-old to get her to talk about her mom? I don't understand these people. But Farrah, they asked her, like, what. She defended her mom against the haters, and this is all related to the rumors of her mom being a paid escort, her mother leaving her unattended in hotel rooms, her mother not providing her, a normal life, not being able to, like, having Sophia go on, like, when she goes and gets her plastic surgery stuff, which she seriously does every week. Like, last week, she was at a spa getting like a nose injection. I didn't even know that was a thing. She got injections in the tip of her nose. She got lip injections. She got her butt done last week. She had her stomach done last week. I mean, she's literally always doing something for plastic surgery, and Sophia is always there. And so on this, like in this interview, they wanted her to like clap back about like how people are saying that Farrah's not a good mother. Listen, I think there's enough of a reason for us to say that, listen, Farrah's making a lot of very questionable choices. But of course, Sophia is 10 and she loves her mommy. So she says that she said, this is what she had to say about her mother. She's always positive. She always makes me happy when I'm sad. And when we go through things like this type of stuff, everything just turns out fine and the haters can back off. She said that she lives her best life with her mother, and she says our most mother-daughter things are going on vacations and traveling, and we really just have a lot of cute moments together. And then she also told people to she said, I hope you get karma later in life. Don't ever do that again because it's wrong, and we all know that it's wrong and should never happen again, related to people attacking Farrah and her parenting. And she said that she always has fun with her mom. They always do fun things together. Her mom is the best mom. Her mom makes her happy. Of course, a freaking 10-year-old is going to defend her mom. Like, why should this even be a thing? And but what's more important is why are you talking to a child about what's in the tabloids about people attacking her parenting? That seems like a pretty adult conversation, don't you think? And of course, Farrah is right there, slamming people, and also had to get her 2 cents in. And she said, and of course, Farrah couldn't actually speak correctly. And she said, people always feed the need to drag hardworking people down and wreck their families. You mean feel the need, but whatever. People always feed the need, she says. And they even prodded her about Janelle, and Farrah continued to go after Janelle, and she said she definitely has been making poor choices. And she called the people that criticize her idiots, haters, and liars, and said that she doesn't work as a paid escort. That's all rumors. Everyone that actually says anything bad about her is a liar, even though some of her closest friends, Mila and Phoebe Price, and her own mother have insinuated that she does this type of work, but that doesn't matter to Farrah. She said none of that is true. And she said that she shouldn't have to be quiet about Janelle because she's reacting to facts that are on the TV and on the news, and getting your children taken away is never a good thing. She said, I'm just reacting to facts. She lost the custody of her kids. That's not a positive thing to even have on TV. Like, seriously, why can't you just stop talking? Like, why? Like, when the paparazzi is, like, in your face, Farrah, why can't you just be like, no comment. It's okay. And why would you let your daughter talk to the paparazzi? That's, again, a really odd move on her part. Like, why would you even, like, allow your child to talk to a stranger? And the entire time that Sophia is talking to the paparazzi, freaking Farrah is on the phone. Seriously, she's, like, talking on the phone, and like, she doesn't even know what they're asking her. She's not paying attention to what her daughter's talking about at all. And she's just literally, like, on the phone talking, ignoring Sophia and letting this strange man talk to her kid. Like, who does that? Most celebrities don't even allow the paparazzi to be near their children. A lot of celebrities have clauses about paparazzi not taking photos of their children. To me, they shouldn't be talking to her. Farrah shouldn't just be, like, on the phone ignoring what they're talking to her about. Who knows what Sophia could have said to them? It's so, like, the decisions that this woman makes in relation to her parenting, it's so irritating. And now, you know, Janelle's going to talk again because, God damn it, Farrah, you have to say something about her parenting. And, you know, it doesn't even matter that we agree with Farrah that, you know, Janelle had her children taken away and she did make not good choices. And of course, it's not a good look for TV to have that happen. But at the same time, Farrah, it's also not a good look to have your daughter talking to the paparazzi and have your daughter regurgitate things like haters and talking about very sensitive things related to your child. Like, no 10-year-old girl should have to address questions about whether their parent is a good parent with a frickin' stranger on the street with a camera. Like, do you think that they paid her to do this? I don't understand why she would even allow this to even happen. I can't with these people, you guys. I just cannot. Why does Farrah continually make these kinds of choices? Now, obviously, Janelle is going to respond because, goddamn, why wouldn't she respond? That's all Janelle does. And why are they? Oh, and that's the other thing, you guys. Farrah says, like, so Sophia's living, like, her best life. But Sophia, like, I don't think Sophia plays with other kids, you guys. Like, she's homeschooled by Farrah. And so Farrah takes her all over the place so she can do all of this traveling. And yet she's homeschooled. So when is, like, Sophia actually having time to be a child? When does Sophia actually get to play with other kids that isn't a photo op, that isn't for her influencer stuff? Because they take a lot of photos of them doing stuff for photo ops or for different products that they're promoting, but you don't see a lot of photos of her playing with other kids. In fact, it seems like Sophia's entire life is just her and her mother, and that's not a healthy dynamic. She needs to be around other children. She should be in a school, not homeschooled simply so her mother can, like, live this gallivanting, like, freestyle life where she goes and flies off to Dubai and goes here and goes there. And, you know, none of it to me is, like, equivalent of a mother that's doing the right things. Like, Sophia has been robbed of a childhood, and then now she's even robbed even more because she's interviewed by strange men while she's standing after getting off of a plane at LAX. I agree, Brittany Campbell. I think that all celebrity children should be left alone. I don't think the paparazzi should talk to them. I don't think that they should be, like, I don't think they should ever be, like, a fair game for anyone to talk to. I mean, it's Farrah's daughter doesn't have a choice that her mother is famous, and she shouldn't be talking to people like this, and she shouldn't be forced to defend her mom's parenting. That's just a very unhealthy message to send to a child. And yeah, I would agree with you, Nadia. Farrah can barely write a cohesive sentence. She doesn't know how to punctuate. She doesn't know how to spell. I can't imagine what kind of teacher she is to her daughter. I would hope that she has tutors for her or something, because Sophia is definitely not being taught by someone who has any qualifications. And that's always my concern when people homeschool, is a lot of times these parents are not qualified to teach their children anything, and they'll say, well, homeschool is different than regular school. We don't have to teach the regular things. Really? Your kids still should know how to spell and do math, like the basics, and even more than the basics. So come on now. I would who thinks that Sophia is left to teach herself? I bet Sophia does a lot of this learning on her own or through online school so that Farrah doesn't have to do anything. It's gross. And when would they have time to teach Sophia? When? They're always at the pool or going to Dubai or going to California or going to Texas or traveling all over the world. When does she actually have time to teach her daughter anything? All right. So that's the latest on Sophia and Farrah. I want to know in comments what you think about this. Do you think Farrah should have been putting her daughter in a position where she's talking to the paparazzi? Do you think she has any right to slam somebody else for their parenting? Do you think that do you agree with me that Sophia should be in a regular school and be allowed to be a child and be taught by qualified teachers? I think Sophia deserves some damn stability and needs to be in one place for a long time. Kids need consistency. They need to have a stable home. They need routines. Sophia doesn't seem to have any sort of routine, and I feel like her childhood is being ripped from her and stolen by Farrah. So tell me what you think in comments. If you want to follow me, make sure you do so on Twitter at WOA Crystal Ball. And if you're a moderator, please make sure you go over to Facebook, send me a message. We're going to be setting up a group for you guys to all connect, and I'll get you all set up. So send me a message at Facebook, facebook.com/withoutacrystalball, and I will be back later this evening. Have a good day, guys. Bye.